Hello and welcome to Good at Voice with the Tara Sampson Voice Studio. I'm Tara Sampson and today we will be exploring our lower register. Let's talk about music. Let me preface today's video by saying that everyone naturally has a different range. Just because your voice naturally lives a little bit lower or a little bit higher doesn't mean it's any better or worse than anyone else's. It's just you, and you are awesome. We can, of course, expand our range higher and lower through exercises, but we always want to be cognizant of vocal health. As always, if the exercises today ever get too high or too low, please drop out and jump back in when it's comfortable. Our focus today will be on exercises for exploring the lower register. So let's dive in. First, we will start with a nice, easy middle ground on a hum. With these low notes, we never ever want to force anything. It should never hurt to produce sound, okay? So if the low note is there, but it's super soft and quiet, that's okay. Don't force your volume, all right? It'll get stronger with practice and stretching that flexibility in that range. Forcing volume can cause vocal injury, so please be very aware of how your voice is feeling while you explore your lower register today, all right? We will start with a hum that sounds like this. Join me whenever you're ready. Great. Now we never want to try hitting our lowest note right off the bat. We'll use the next exercise to stretch just a little bit lower. So next we will be using a hoo-wee sound, as you may have seen in some of my other videos, like this. Join me when you're ready. I'm going to drop out and just accompany. One more if you've got it. Excellent. Our last exercise is going to be a yeah sound. It's like the word yeah with a whole bunch of N's in front. I like to think of this sound as the most annoying sound in the world. It should not be a pretty vowel sound that you're striving for here. We want it to be really nasal and forward, almost like how you'd sound if you hold your nose. And it will sound like this. That jaw needs to drop and the tongue will be nice and forward and flat like a pancake, covering those bottom front teeth while you sing these here. Join me whenever you're ready and feel free to make a very annoying sound. And I'm going to drop out and let you explore that sound on your own. Two more if you got 'em. Great. Those nyas are excellent for bringing the sound more forward and taking the pressure off of the throat. This forward placement can really help with these lower notes. It helps them to resonate more forward in the bones of the face rather than in the soft, squishy parts of your throat, which make them sound louder without you having to do any extra work in your voice. Let's experiment with an ah sound to try to get the feel of this idea. So let's use a low note. We'll be down here. Ah. And if that's too low for you, feel free to join me right here. Ah. I'll do examples in both. We'll start with this lower note. Feel free to drop it down here if you live a little bit lower. I just can't hit that note. So I'm going to be right here, and I'll sing ah in my regular tone. Ah. Try it. Wherever note you're on. Now, see if you can take that idea of that nya, getting that forward placement, feeling it vibrate in the nose, and sing the ah with that slightly forward placement. So for me, it would sound like ah, rather than my normal ah, ah, just a little brighter. Try that wherever you're at. Do you feel how it takes some of the weight out of the sound and the pressure off of the voice and makes it ring a little bit louder without you having to force any sort of volume down there? I hope so. And if not, please keep exploring these sounds. Feel free to start it with a nya. That NY feeling can really help push it right forward. So we always want the voice to feel light, easy, and pressure-free. Again, please never force your sound at the edges of your range, low or high. Just because someone can sing higher or lower than you does not mean they are a better singer than you. It just means their anatomy is physically a little bit different than yours. And isn't that wonderful? We don't need two of the same voice. We need two individual voices. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop them in the comment section down below. And as always, keep singing, my friends.